Welcome back. Now, this week, Mzansi Magic announced that all the preparations for Big Brother Mzansi Season 4, fans of the reality game show are promised a bigger and better production from January 2024. Now, those who wish to become housemates are requested to submit a 2-minute audition tape. But to give us an idea of what's expected if one wants to become a housemate, to become a winner of the Big Brother, like Mpho Wa Badimo, the previous winner of Big Brother Mzansi. She's here in studio to give us a feel of what people can expect. Welcome to Newzroom Afrika.
Thank you for
You
having
look
me.
absolutely stunning.
Thank
The
you.
cameras do you no justice. It's nice to see you in person, looking like the $1 million that you won in the previous installment of Big Brother Mzansi. Talk to us about, first of all, congratulations on the arrival of your new baby boy.
Thank you.
I mean, you've been receiving quite a lot for the past couple of years.
Thank you.
Can you put it into context for us, so people that are wondering, getting into this, winning such a huge amount of money, were you able to conceptualize that, to say, okay, this is 2 million rand, and this is what I get to do with it? What was it like for you?
For me, it was a life-changing experience, but I think it's very smart to take some time off and find yourself, because it's easy to get lost within the noise. And I think that's what I did personally for myself, and I had to make big decisions for myself because I had plans, I had goals, but there's a lot of things that goes on in the background. So I had to be stern to myself and also focus on things that I initially wanted to do post the show, because you go to the show with the plan and you leave with other plans, because now you're exposed to this new life, fame and everything else that comes with it. So I think it was a bit challenging, but with the proper, support structure and everything that I had around me, I managed to maneuver around that. And I think only now I'm able to restructure myself and I've found, a new light and a new voice.
Now, there's a lot of people, obviously, that are hoping to be the next housemate of Biggie. And getting into this, you say you had a strategy, but, when you get there, it's a very fluid situation. Things change. What advice would you give people that have some kind of strategy, or just how to plan psychologically for this huge, huge opportunity that could essentially change their lives?
Well, remember, this is a social experiment. So it does change your life one way or another, mentally, emotionally, and physically. But what I can tell, or rather advise the future housemates, is that don't go in there and be a previous housemate. Give us originality, give us real, because it's a reality show after all. And I think South Africans love relatability and someone they can see themselves in. And I think that's how I stood out in the season that I was in. So I think give us something new. Don't imitate anyone else. Be yourself. And yes, have a game plan, have a strategy, but let it not be something we know. Give us something new. That's what we want to see.
And I'm glad you mentioned that part of it, because, I mean, everyone, when they think of Big Brother and being in this house, they think of, the financial side of it. But we have seen your personal life play out in the public domain. And I'm sure that can be a bit daunting. I mean, as much as you expect it to come with the territory, how have you navigated that and still maintained to be sane?
It can get a little tricky, but I think it's very good. I think being on Big Brother, it's like being on the University of Life. It's very good that you take a gap here to breathe, because it's very easy to get lost within the fame and everything else that comes with being on a platform, because it's like your life changes overnight, unlike a build-up when you're working towards something. So I think go there preparing yourself that you're never going to be the same person, no matter how much you try. Your life is going to change. You're never going to be the same person that you left home, So all these adjustments and everything, and have a goal. I mean, why are you going there? People go there for exposure, some for opportunities. Grab that, and also have a plan B, because not all is glim and gloom with the entertainment industry. And like me, I chose to go into business first before I could focus on the entertainment.
Great. And I wanted to talk a bit about that. We don't have a lot of time yet, but I think it's very important. I read somewhere that you, got into the farming industry, and, that has been a bit daunting for you, but you've decided to remain and learn as much as you can.
Absolutely. I think I had to go back to school and learn the industry that I was entering into, and being a young woman, it was very frustrating at first, but, it is very smart to make big decisions at that time, and I learned to make mistakes. Because I mean, you don't want to be current. You want longevity. Longevity is what you want, so that anything you do sustains you to the future, and then you have a legacy to leave behind.
Did you get any financial advice from anyone? Obviously,
yes, I did get financial. Yes, I did get financial advice. Although at first it was tricky. Everyone comes to you and pretends to give financial advice, but I had to seek professional services and also get advice in terms of the field that I was stepping into. And And I think right now I'm at a very good place, and I'm able to help other women also find themselves, especially in this industry of farming.
Very quickly, I know we've spoken about the housemates who are hoping to be a part of this and what advice you have for them, but looking at the production of Big Brother, do you think there's any improvements that you'd like the organizers of this show to perhaps reflect on in improving how the show is run?
Absolutely. I think because we were the comeback season, everything was like a trial run through us. So I think with this coming season, Big Brother can absolutely do much better than our season, because we literally maneuvered, ourselves and had to find ourselves. So, but I think the platform is there, but resources and sponsors and everything else.
It all goes back to sponsors. We're going to have to leave it there. But thank you so much for taking time out to speak to us.
Thank you.
All the best in your future endeavors. We have no doubt that you're going to be doing great things. We'll be following through with that.
Thank you.
Mpho Wa Badimo, the winner of Big Brother Mzansi Season 3.